This was both of us together. Every part was joining in. Oh, like solitary feathers, move with purpose through the wind.
Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. I upload new content every week. So in Canada, we recently just had our Thanksgiving, and I know in the US, your Thanksgiving is coming up here very shortly, so I thought I would do a video for you guys showing you how to make a vegan apple pie. Everything right down to the crust. So if you're interested in learning on how to make a vegan apple pie, including the crust, just keep watching. All you're going to need is 2 cups of flour, 1.5 tablespoons of sugar, and a half teaspoon of salt. You're going to combine this into one large bowl. Next, you're going to add in your vegan margarine, about a half a cup heaping. Now you're going to combine all these ingredients together until you get a crumbly texture. Now, setting that aside, and in a separate bowl, we're going to whisk together the vegetable oil and water. Now, taking your vegetable oil and water mixture, we're going to add that into your flour and sugar mixture. And we're going to mix this just until the dough starts to form. Now, to be honest with you, you may want to be using your clean hands at this stage in order to make sure all the flour gets incorporated well. Once the dough starts to pull together, as you can see here, and there's no extra flour, cover the dough with plastic wrap and then let it chill in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. Since our pie crust is chilling in the fridge for the next 30 minutes, let's get started on the filling to our pie. So to make this pie, you're going to need 6 simple ingredients, and the first step is you're going to get 5 to 6 apples, and you're going to peel, core, and slice these apples. You can just use a knife to cut and core your apples, but I enjoy using this little apparatus that I purchased from the dollar store for just a couple dollars, and it's definitely a time saver. So if you see one of these, I would definitely suggest purchasing it, as it's been a great investment. Now that we're done prepping the apple, we're going to place them into a large bowl and finish adding the rest of our ingredients. So we're going to add in 1/3 cup of vegan margarine or vegan butter substitute. Now here I only softened it, but I would probably suggest melting it. Now we're going to add 1/3 cup of packed brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of grated nutmeg, and a splash of lemon. Now that all of our ingredients are combined into one bowl, we're going to give this a good mix. Now that our pie filling is all done and I have rolled out our pie crust into this 9-inch pie pan, I'm going to be placing our mixed apples into the pie crust. One of the last few steps to making our pie is going to be add some tapioca, just sprinkling a tiny bit. You can either just put this on the bottom of your pie crust before adding your apples in, or you can just sprinkle a little bit on top, and this is just going to help thicken your apple pie. Now this is where decision making is going to be put into place. You can either leave your pie open and place it in the oven like this, or you can cover it up with another pie shell using the same recipe that we just did, but making a double batch so that you have a pie shell to place on top. Now, personally, my favorite way about going about it is making a crumbly top, because one of my favorite desserts is apple crumble. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a vegan crumble top to add onto your apple pie. All you're going to need is a large bowl, and you're going to combine 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of rolled oats, 1/2 cup of raw sugar, along with 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 1.5 cups of unsalted vegan melted butter. Now this is the vegan butter that I am using, and you can pick this up at almost any local grocery store. Now that all of our ingredients are in one bowl, we are going to mix all these ingredients together until they're well combined and we have a crumble mixture.
I can say to make you change your mind. You drifted further every
Something like this.
till the well runs dry.
Now, using our hands, we're going to sprinkle the crumble mixture over top of the apples evenly. You may have some of this crumble mixture left over, and that's completely fine. Just place this in an air sealed container and put it in your fridge. And the last step to baking your pie, which is probably the most important, is baking it. So you're going to be preheating your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and you're going to be baking your pie for about 45 to 50 minutes, or until the crumble is golden and the apples are soft. It is going to be bubbling over the sides, so this is my little tip to you, is to make sure you put your pie on a bigger tray to prevent any of that bubbling liquid to get onto the bottom of your stove and cause a big cleanup for later. And here are the end results, guys. I definitely should have waited another 10 minutes before cutting into this pie. I suggest about 20 minutes after removing your pie from the oven, just to give it some time to cool down. This is going to make it a little bit easier when removing it from the pie pan and prevent it from falling apart like you just seen here. But honestly, guys, wasn't that easy? Now you get to enjoy your simple homemade vegan apple pie. Serve it just how it is, or you can serve it topped off with some vegan whipped cream or your favorite vegan ice cream. Let me know in the comments down below what is your favorite Thanksgiving dessert, as well as give this video a big thumbs up. It really does support my channel. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. I upload new content every week. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Love you to the moon and back.